We allowed potential to lead us into life-altering decisions. Potential has never been enough. Potential will never be enough. Sometimes you want someone to specifically do something because it makes it that much more special. But it's only because they introduced themselves that way to you, not because it's who they are. They put that shoe on, and when it fit, you're like, oh, okay, I see something there. But just because someone wears the same shoe size as you does not mean you're supposed to share shoes with them. And does not mean that person is for you. This is what I wrote. I love analogies. Okay. I wrote, sometimes when you don't want to buy a new pair of shoes, you convince yourself the old ones are enough. They are familiar. You have history with these shoes. At one time, you wanted to wear these shoes every single day, but you've outgrown them. But you keep trying to make them fit, even when they hurt you. Even if it feels like it's too expensive right now, and you feel like, you know what? I don't really feel like I can get a new pair of shoes. It's going to be more expensive later to repair your feet and get a new pair of shoes. So you got to make a choice. Do it now. Do it now. Computer. I'm going to charge my computer. Computer charge. Computer charge. Okay. Even if you wish, like, dang, you know, these were my limited edition shoes and they just don't fit anymore. I love those shoes. Sometimes you just outgrow things and you have to be okay with that, because what if your next pair of shoes are not only comfortable but you end up liking them just as much? People are going to make you feel like, oh, you're too picky and nobody is perfect. Somebody is perfect for you. Do not lose sight of that. Okay. 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 When you love someone deeply, and you understand that. Okay, guys, there's a lot of noise. I promise that was my stomach. I did not fart. If you're thinking, did you fart? No, I did not. Leave me alone. Just watch the video. Their trauma controls them in a very negative way. You feel bad for them. And you're just like, wow, you know, something is really wrong with them. This is really sad. So now you're getting pulled into that. There's a rope. It turns into a fun day at the park, and it ends up, you know, being, we're playing tug of war. Now, you know, they're pulling you in again. You're losing weight. You can't function. Your heart is in it too deeply. You're in too deep. You know, I spent so much time trying to just be like, you know, I'm safe, that, you know, I was always vulnerable. I was always vulnerable at all times. I was vulnerable. No matter how careful I was, I couldn't have done anything without, you know, it would just require me to be a complete robot. It would literally require me to be the lady off of Coming to America, where she's like, whatever you want, your majesty. What is your name? Whatever you want my name to be, your majesty. What do you like to do? Whatever you want me to do, your majesty. When spiritual language is used, we think that means that the relationship is safe, and sometimes it is, but very rarely. They know which angle to take with me. They know that I'm very vocal about my relationship with God. I'm very vocal about my beliefs. So it's automatically, when something like that is public, it's just like, okay, well, I really want this girl. How can I prove to her that I can be the man that she wants? And that can be like with anything. That's why you don't be quick to tell a man what you want from him. Let him treat you how he's going to treat you. And if it doesn't work out, leave. I don't believe in that. How is a man supposed to know if you don't tell him? I'm not giving you a script. I'm not giving you a script. What did Jadakiss say? Before you play your role, you have to know your script. No, you don't get a script. Be yourself. Be yourself. Do what you know how to do. And if I connect with that, then I'll stay. If I don't,